Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. I am genuinely so excited you're here today because we are tackling a frustration that, let's be honest, almost all of us experience at some point. Picture this. You sit down, you type a request into an AI model, and the result you get back is, well, it's garbage. Literally cliche, robotic, completely unhelpful garbage. And most people's first instinct? They throw their hands up and blame the machine. They say, you know what, the AI just isn't smart enough yet. But looking at the sources we're diving into today, the problem usually isn't actually the AI. It's, well, it's us. It's how we are using it. So here is our roadmap for today. We're going to transform a list of common beginner mistakes into a structured masterclass. We'll cover the real AI problem, fixing poor AI communication, upgrading your workflow, overcoming dangerous assumptions, and finally becoming an advanced user. Starting right off with Section 1, the real AI problem. Or more accurately, it's not the AI, it's you. Think of the AI as an incredibly eager, highly literal assistant that absolutely needs clear direction. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 2, fixing poor AI communication and moving beyond the search engine mindset. We really have to break the search engine habit of typing in these vague, one-line goals. Look, for 20 years, we've basically been trained to type 3 random keywords into Google and just hit enter, right? But treating an AI like a search bar is absolutely the fastest way to get terrible results. Instead of a lazy, deadpan, write a marketing email, you need to give it context and really specific goals. Try something like, write a 3-paragraph marketing email for a new running shoe targeting marathon trainers. Use an energetic tone. Boom, we've just given it length, subject, target audience, and tone. It literally takes maybe 5 extra seconds to type, but the difference in output, it's monumental. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I mean. These are actual simulated outputs from those prompts. From that first bad prompt, we get a completely generic, uninspired, buy our shoes, they are good for running. I mean, it reads like pure spam. But from the detailed prompt, we get ready to crush your next marathon, meet your new secret weapon. It has genuine energy, it hits the specific pain points of a marathon trainer, and it actually flows well. This right here is exactly why context matters so much. You get out exactly what you put in. Now, the source material actually highlights a kind of magic phrase to combat mistake number 2, which is failing to assign a role. That magic key is the phrase act as a. By starting your prompt with act as a senior copywriter or act as an expert data analyst, you instantly force the AI to adopt a professional persona. It completely changes the vocabulary, the structure, the whole shebang. You're basically telling the tool exactly which hat to wear before it even starts working. It's a total game changer. Moving right along to Section 3, upgrading your AI workflow. This is all about working with AI, not just for it. So, communication is really only half the battle. Structure is the other half. Beginner mistake number 6 is completely ignoring formatting instructions. So many people just kind of accept the giant, intimidating wall of text the AI spits out, but AI is fully capable of structuring data. You have the power to dictate not just what information is gathered, but exactly how you want to consume it. We're talking tables, concise bullet points, or easy-to-follow step-by-step guides. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the actual output. Instead of getting a messy, rambling paragraph comparing running shoes, asking the AI to put it in a table instantly gives you this clean, 3-column breakdown comparing our hypothetical shoes by price, weight, and cushioning. You can look at this and immediately see, okay, the Aero Sprint is the lightest, but the Cloud Strider has the highest cushioning. Providing real examples of output like this really proves how instantly usable your data becomes when you take command of the formatting. Then there's mistake number 3, accepting the first answer. Guys, this is a fatal flaw. The first prompt, that's just step 1. Step 2 is the AI giving you its rough first draft. Then comes step 3, which is absolutely crucial, the refinement prompt, telling it things like, make this punchier, or actually, scratch that, expand more on point 3. That leads you to step 4, the polished final output. That process turns a generic list into a highly tailored, actionable strategy. It's a back-and-forth conversation, right? It's a feedback loop, not a simple one-and-done search query. And hey, when you finally nail that perfect, refined prompt that gets you exactly what you need, do not lose it. Mistake number 9 is failing to save those effective prompts. The sources highly recommend building a personal prompt library. Whether you just use a simple notes app or set up a dedicated spreadsheet, save the instructions that actually work. You're basically building yourself a custom playbook to seamlessly guide your digital assistant. Rounding out these workflow upgrades is mistake number 4, relying on just one single tool. A beginner may try to use one AI for absolutely every task under the sun, but advanced users, they understand that different AI models excel at very specific, different things. Some are totally brilliant at creative writing, others are absolute powerhouses for data analysis, and some are built strictly for coding. It's about not limiting yourself to a single hammer when you literally have an entire toolbox sitting right there. Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, overcoming dangerous AI assumptions, focusing on the limits of the machine. Understanding the absolute limits of the machine is crucial, because failing to respect these boundaries isn't just inefficient, it can actually be downright harmful. Mistake number 5 is not verifying important information. AI models hallucinate. They confidently invent facts out of thin air. So the crucial point is, you absolutely cannot blindly trust the facts an AI gives you, especially when you're dealing with health advice, finance, or critical business data. Verifying things using trusted, external sources is entirely non-negotiable. Trust, for sure, but aggressively verify. Which naturally leads us to mistake number 7, trying to automate everything. Using AI as a complete replacement for human judgment is a terrible, terrible idea. The proper mindset is seeing it as an assistant for automation. AI is phenomenal at brainstorming, summarizing, getting that rough draft going. But the final judgment, the nuance, the real emotional intelligence, that has to come from the human pilot. The AI is just the autopilot handling the cruising altitude. And let's just shatter mistake number 10 right here, right now. The false assumption that AI is only good for writing emails and essays. In reality, AI is this massive, sprawling ecosystem. It can debug your code. It can summarize incredibly dense research papers, outline entire presentations, generate stunning images, and just streamline your daily productivity. Anyone who is only using it as a fancy typewriter is leaving an enormous amount of potential completely on the table. Finally, Section 5, becoming an advanced user. Let's get to the final takeaway. We have covered a lot of ground today, moving all the way from basic missteps to really sophisticated workflows. Synthesizing all these lessons, the core difference between an average user and a truly advanced user isn't about paying for some super secret, ultra expensive AI. It's simply about better communication. Advanced users give context, they assign roles, they demand structure, they iterate, and they verify. Your results are going to dramatically improve just by treating the AI like an assistant and giving it the structure it needs. I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. Think about those recent prompts you've typed out. If your AI was a real, living, breathing human assistant sitting right across the desk from you, would you speak to them the way you do now? Would you just bark, "Write email," at them and walk away? Probably not, right? Start treating that prompt box like a real conversation. Give it the context it actually deserves and watch your results completely transform. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go out there and master the machine.